From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started, towing the slab in today's game, Shohei Ohtani. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And it's fouled off.
First pitch, 7:07.
And that is out of play. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first, and an easy out to start the game. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for Game 2.
This group is feeling great after winning the opener, Boo. Keep the good vibes going today, and they could find themselves up 2-0.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former National League MVP. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That one way outside, and the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Just missed. Henderson with a homer in his last game. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And there's the
that's
ball.
off the plate.
That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Tyler O'Neill in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the World Series. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, ball one.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Henderson off of first with two away. Next offering misses down and away. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Shohei. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. And getting to start, Tyler Wells.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first, Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out to center. And it's caught for the out. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for Game 2.
And there's extra pressure on this group after losing the opener. They'll do whatever it takes to avoid that dreaded 2-0 World Series deficit. Look for them to be aggressive, but they can't be reckless in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's a strike.
Berg, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One down, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings to first in time.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's in the dirt. 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cowser sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. Game 2 of the World Series. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a little bit low. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is it. The right fielder, Colton Cowser.
So up next, Colton Cowser. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. 2-1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a foul ball. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch.
That's inside.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air, out towards right center. Cowser makes the play. One away.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Batting seventh, the third
Here's
baseman,
Kike Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Ball two.
Conforto off of first with two away. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. That's in for a strike. First and second, two down. Bottom half of inning number two. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. That one down the line, and foul ball. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Dodgers threatening. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in L.A., and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Ohtani back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jorge Mateo now. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Inside. Now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Grounds one to short. Rojas fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. Mullins needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers. I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one not close. Counts full, 3-2. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Stays alive. Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Hesung Kim will hit next. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1. Fought off foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Dodgers down in order. And we are still scoreless. On to the 4th, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. First pitch misses.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just outside. And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and he's out at first.
The left fielder on the mound, Tyler O'Neill.
Go ahead run on base. And here is Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. All tied up here in Game 2 of the World Series. Pickoff throw. Henderson back on a dive. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out swinging to second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
Ryan O'Hearn.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn, grounded out his first time. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Freeman, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
That one outside. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Will Smith to the plate. Flied to right his first time. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that is out of play.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
1 ball, 1
Not
strike.
close with that one, and the count even 1-1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's
the
Adley
catcher,
Rutschman.
Adley
Struck out swinging his
Rutschman.
first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto on the move to the gap. He makes the grab. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone, and the count 2-1.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will drop foul. Two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. Still no score. Now the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
To third, Westberg. Slings it across. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 33,
James Outman now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now, Miguel Rojas, Westberg. And there's two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. That's to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and Freeman is retired. That is the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Top six, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Ohtani back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan also getting ready. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one's in there, and that's strike one. And there's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And that one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Strike three, and that was Ohtani's famous sweeper.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Ohtani will depart. Just one hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
51.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. Trying to bunt his way on. And safe at first, the bunt single.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Man at first with one gone. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Baker appears to be getting loose. Kittredge getting cranked up as well. And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. Just missed. And now it's even up.
2-2 count.
And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, this can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Tyler Wells departs, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Coming out for the Orioles, Ryan Baker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. The 2-1. And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hernandez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 down, nobody on. And that one ripped into right. And there's a hit.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Baker picks over, and he's back safely. In the air, right side of the infield. And that is foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. Runner on the move. Out to short, Henderson. To first, and they get the out on Smith, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Dodgers.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and now Gunnar Henderson. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And ball 1. And it's even up.
Inside, ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Caught him looking for the K.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Check swing, called strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now here's the Orioles DH. Ryan O'Hearn has grounded out a couple of times. In for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
This one smoked out to left. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swinging.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 2.
Michael Conforto.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man at first, nobody out. Enrique Hernandez getting ready to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
First and second, no outs. Here in the late stages of game 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. Golden opportunity right here. And there's a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swings through that.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there.
Now
I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So a lefty out of the pen, Keegan Aiken.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the corner for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Freeman hits it in the air. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
Ha-Seong Kim digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that one missing low.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The count 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. Two outs. In the air on the infield. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Dodgers leave them loaded, but they lead it 1-0. For the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And fires in a fastball at 95.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 2 of the World Series. Line drive. Should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a strike. Man at second. Right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping in, Jorge Mateo. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Check swing, and that's a ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And that one fouled off. strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins, 1 for 3. That one misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Man on second, 2 down.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yennier Cano. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 3.
That's a really good take.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. Tagging Ohtani is out. They picked him off.
Well, when you're the go-ahead run over there at first base, you've got to be extra careful and make sure that you don't get picked off, make sure that you don't get doubled off on a line drive. But right there, we just had a mental lapse.
Yo, 1. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you've got to protect the zone. And then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the Dodgers.
back, and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Tanner
66.
Scott.
And we all know about a slider. It's just filthy, man.
God.
And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 in this one.
Westburg.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swung on, belted. Outman makes his way towards it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Makes it safely to third, and the triple puts the go-ahead run aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Really important at bat coming up now.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
One now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Up and in, and a count now even up. With the go-ahead run at third here in the late stages of game 2. Next pitch is outside. Tyler O'Neill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swinging a foul out of play.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It's be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Just misses. Now 2-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Orioles lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Cano back to work. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and throwing. Bautista also throwing. And fouled off. Ball 1 there. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
James Outman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
James Outman, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. On a line, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Miguel Rojas will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Throw to first. And he dives back in safely. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Fought off foul. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that means we're going to extras in the World Series. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied 1-1. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Lake Trinan.
Lake Trinan.
And into the box from Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. He's in safely at third as the go-ahead run.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Runner at third, nobody out. Rutschman getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball one. And takes low for ball one. And there's the ball. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in Game 2 of the World Series. And that one fouled off. It misses. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, then look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal, and it's a squeeze. Barehand scoop, run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Suicide squeeze can be one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball because it's such a layered play, and everything comes together so quickly. Right there, it all came together perfectly at a huge time as they take the lead.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 outs. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one in the dirt. Man at second. That misses the zone. Full count now. Jordan Westburg waiting on deck for the Orioles. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Rutschman in to score. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Lake Trinan done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers, Landon Knapp.
Number 96.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Mullins on at second with 2 down.
One and one.
In the dirt. And now 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just
That's
missed. Gunnar Henderson
ball,
next at bat for Baltimore. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 3 and 2 down.
Full count. 3 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Orioles 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out.
Freeman.
Bautista, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Up
Ball.
and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That misses. 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that got a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Now it's going to be Hae-Sung Kim. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. The Dodgers down by a pair, and we're in the last half of the 10th. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hands it. Tough play. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Drew, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
So they're down to their final out. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. At the wall, and it's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Bautista is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you've done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. It's always